Hi, my name's Lex Grecu. You probably know me, or somebody just like me. I'm the guy that nobody wants to stand next to at the summer barbecue or pool party, all because I'm that genetic freak with the insanely flat, super tight six-pack. You know, the guy with nicknames like Photoshop and Abzilla. Over the past several years, I've been told more times than I can count that I'm beyond lucky to have been blessed with such great genetics. I'm here today to let you in on a little secret. I'm not the genetic freak people think I am. In fact, nothing could be further from the truth. I spent many years as an obese couch potato, seemingly in a downward spiral of ever-increasing weight gain, decreasing energy, and dwindling self-esteem. But in 69 days, yes, I said 69 days, I turned my obese muffin top midsection into a ripped six-pack. My transformation was jaw-dropping. I'd bump into friends at the grocery store whom I hadn't seen for 3 months, and they didn't even recognize me. They'd have these puzzled looks on their face trying to figure out who I was. Then their eyebrows would shoot up and their jaws would drop and they'd blurt, "Oh my God." This scene seemed to repeat itself day after day and week after week. People were floored. I mean, completely freaked out about my 69-day transformation. How did I do it? I'm gonna tell you. In this video, I'm gonna share my story because it's probably surprisingly similar to your own. I will do more than tell you a story. I'll show you how to get the physique you've always dreamed of having and how to keep it. You'll discover that I am you, and you, like me, can be the guy at the pool party that nobody wants to stand next to. As a child, I was neither fat nor thin. I wasn't particularly strong or weak. I wasn't terrible at sports, but didn't dominate at them either. Basically, I was the poster child for middle-of-the-pack average physique and athleticism. Don't get me wrong, I was no sloth. I loved to work up a good sweat and push myself. In middle school and high school, I played sports like football, basketball, and even track. It was during those early years of physical activity that I learned to eat whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I would come home from a 2-hour football practice and eat an entire family-sized pizza by myself. My parents didn't seem to be concerned with my incredible calorie intake because I wasn't putting on much weight. I was basically just refueling and refilling the gas tank I depleted at practice that day. In college, it was more of the same. I'd work out or play sports for a few hours each day. I had plenty of time for the gym or a long run or an intense pickup basketball game at the rec center. And of course, rewarding myself throughout the day with donuts, pizza, ice cream, and huge quantities of late-night beer, hot wings, and 2 a.m. visits to Taco Bell. All of that changed about 10 years ago. At the age of 32, at the weight of 178 pounds, I started my own company and got married in the same year. My longer work days became even longer when we had our first child in 2004, with another following in 2006. I found myself slowly putting on weight and feeling more stressed out. I got less and less sleep, sat at a desk longer, had little time to exercise. I kept consuming all of the same foods and calories I'd enjoyed for years. By May 2011, I stepped onto the scale at 205 pounds. In just 9 years of marriage, I'd gained 27 pounds. I'd certainly lost a ton of muscle during that time, so I'd easily put on well over 30 pounds of pure fat. We came back from a trip to Hawaii that month, and when I saw the photos, I was depressed to say the least. I wasn't sure what to do as I had very little time for training or exercise. Fast forward, today, I'm a totally different person. I rock a trim, firm stomach. In fact, I saw my abs, all of them, for the first time at the age of 43. And you know what? They were better than some models' abs I've seen. I was absolutely stunned. I mean, I couldn't believe it. You may be wondering, how'd I do it? First, I embraced the one thing that no one knows or will tell you about getting my kind of abs. It's going to blow your mind. Here it is. The best ab exercise in the world is, drum roll please, no ab exercise at all. That may come as an absolute shock to you. Don't get me wrong, ab exercises do help. I saw my abs emerge before I laid down to do a single crunch or a leg raise, before I even considered working my abs. Let me explain why this is the case. If you train just your abs too much, you're just going to bulk up the muscles underneath your layer of fat. That's okay if you want a bigger stomach, but I'm guessing that's not what you want. Not only that, but overdoing ab exercises can make your body to go into a state of what we call overtraining. This wears you out, makes you irritable, and lowers your desire to train at all. It can even ruin your dedication for dieting. Now, maybe it's clear why in the past you've started working out, only to stop a few days or weeks later. There's a smarter way to get the job done, and it's incredibly fast. Let me tell you another quick funny story about one of the perks you see when you finally have lean, ripped, sexy abs. I was at a beach trip a couple of years ago with several different families and their children. Most of the dads had let themselves get pretty out of shape in recent years. When we got out to the beach and I took my shirt off, all the women with us literally gasped. They started talking about how amazing I looked, and a few of them even came over to touch my abs. My wife wasn't exactly pleased. The other dads were even more embarrassed they didn't have a six-pack. Far from it. Some of the wives called a few of them out for sucking in their guts. It was hilarious and gratifying all at the same time. Now don't get me wrong, women want more than a great body, but I can promise you from experience you'll get an insane amount of attention from women when you have abs like these. I've seen several different magazines have surveys asking women what the sexiest part of a man is, and it always seems to be abs. Now, I already told you that doing a bunch of ab exercises is a big mistake many people make. Give me just a minute as I'm going to share with you 3 important keys to getting the abs you want. Here they are. First, you need to understand that most of the so-called health foods out there are actually the complete opposite. The truth is, they're just adding more and more fat on your already growing stomach. One of the biggest diet myths out there is that whole wheat foods will help you lose weight. Think again. These foods could actually hurt your weight loss effort. I'll show you in just a minute how to get your hands on the real foods that help you burn body fat. Secondly, another myth that you'll hear a lot of so-called fitness experts tell you is that you need to do lots of boring cardio 4 to 5 days a week to get as lean as you want. Instead, I'm going to give you the chance to access some workouts you've never seen before, just a couple minutes from now, that will burn fat much faster than long, boring cardio workouts and will save you from all that brain-numbing cardio. Riding a stationary bike nowhere or jogging on a treadmill is not my definition of fun. Lastly, and this is a very important fact that you absolutely need to understand if you want to save hundreds or perhaps even thousands of dollars. You do not need any of these bogus fat-burning diet pills that almost every shady website on the internet is trying to scam you with. Most of these products are a complete waste of your money, and some of them are actually dangerous. In every fitness magazine, you'll see page after page of nothing but these so-called fat burners, and they do nothing but stimulate your adrenal glands and wear you out. They will not help you burn body fat. In fact, they could kill you. Stay as far away as you can from these stimulant-based fat loss bullcrap products. Now that we've covered 3 things that you need to learn, I want to give you the answer to the question, Lex, what is the very best way to lose my stubborn stomach fat and get those lean, flat abs I want? I want to introduce you to a friend of mine, professional weight loss transformation expert Chris Kruger. He is a world-renowned professional trainer and nutrition specialist. His principles are tried, tested, and proven not by dozens, but by hundreds and thousands of people just like you and me. Chris's best-selling program, My Six Pack Life, is exactly that. The exact way I got six-pack abs in 69 days. In fact, to date, over 22,500 people in 42 different countries have used the My Six Pack Life program already. I used it, and I can't even find the words to describe how amazing it is. Trust me, Chris is the real deal, and he really helped me get the abs that I now proudly have today. By the way, check out the map below. This is an actual map showing thousands of My Six Pack Life members in the United States alone. I promise you, it's the only program you will ever need to achieve the lean, toned, flat stomach that you're dying to see in the bathroom mirror when you wake up, and the secret to keeping those abs for the rest of your life. We aren't talking about having abs for one summer. I'm talking about for decades. Besides the workout and food plans Chris will give you, he's also going to show you how to get the right mindset into getting the ultimate fitness lifestyle too. So after you make your incredible transformation, you won't have to worry about ever going back to your old body. I'll take you inside Chris's program in just a minute in some detail, but first I wanted to share with you what some other people have experienced. Nick Ravio, for example, he's a professional basketball player in Europe, said, "Chris, I finished up the program and feel great. The program helped increase my conditioning and productivity on the court. I had my appendix removed in mid-February, which slowed me down for 2 weeks, but I still had great results. Thanks for your help. My season just finished in Hungary, and now I'm excited to get back home and get after it. I noticed improvements with my conditioning, especially in the second halves of games, and was able to make the First Division All-Star game. Thanks for your help." Josiah Stiles from Philadelphia totally transformed his body, saying, "I've exceeded all of my goals. I was a chunky 234 before I started the program. Now I'm a ripped 209, and my waist went from 39 inches all the way down to 32 in just 10 weeks. I feel great, I look great, and I really enjoyed the program." Tyler Roth burned off his freshman 15 and got into the best shape of his life. He says, "Before I started the program, I was just going through the motions. Halfway through my first year in college, I really started to notice myself slipping downhill with my fitness and decided that enough was enough. When I stumbled upon CK's videos, I knew his program was legit and 100% honest. I just had to give it a try. Without a doubt, very shortly after I started the program, I noticed results. My freshman 15 was rapidly disappearing while still being able to attend all classes and finish all assignments. I made sure I had no excuses to slack off. Everybody has some time in the day to improve themselves if they're serious about transforming. Today, I am in excellent shape and will continue to follow this program because there are no gimmicks. It's the real thing. If you want to transform for real, then My Six Pack Life is for you." Here are a few of the unique things that I learned from CK's program. On page 18, CK goes into some specific food types that help to fight belly fat. This goes beyond your typical eat your fruits and vegetables. Everybody knows that. These are some actual, real fat-fighting foods, and some of them will blow you away. On page 5, I discovered a 10-step process that is more important than any of the training or nutrition advice. Believe it or not, it will guarantee that you are motivated and actually follow through to take action on your new fitness lifestyle. Page 9 showed me this crazy trick that I learned from CK that actually transformed the way I think about junk food. I'm going to tell you straight out, I used to crave unhealthy foods every single day. I had a really difficult time choosing healthy foods because I was kind of addicted to junk food. But after I learned this trick, I now opt for healthy foods more frequently during the week. And I still enjoy some junk foods here and there, but I balance it out and I still get to keep my abs. This is what's really cool. There's a whole section dedicated to this. It's 5 fat-triggering foods that most people think are healthy that are actually sabotaging your efforts to get a lean body. Yeah, you're gonna think they're healthy, and CK shows you how they're not healthy. Once you cut them out of your diet, it's amazing how fast that fat falls off. Believe it or not, you're getting these foods. Most people are, almost every day. On page 29, CK shows you how to think creatively and differently about your workouts. This is one of the key things to keep you interested and motivated. You got to stay interested in the exercise, otherwise you're just gonna stop doing it, and that's the #1 problem people have. CK's got some really great, simple solutions to this problem. And let me tell you, it's going to be the difference between looking your best in just a few months, staying the same, or even gaining weight and becoming less healthy in the coming year. It's up to you if you want to look the same way you do right now. Keep doing the same things you're doing right now. It's common sense. You have to change the way you think between your ears, and CK goes into this in some really cool detail. On page 12, there's a fantastic nutrition trick that will tell your body that you're not starving and keep your metabolic rate sky high so you burn fat all the time. Most diets make your body believe it's starving, and that's why your body holds onto that stubborn body fat. It's the last to go for a good reason. It thinks it's starving. There's a way to trick it. On page 10, there's a type of fat, this is going to shock you, an actual saturated fat, the kind the media tells you is all bad. No, this saturated fat is healthy and even supports a fat-burning metabolism and lean muscle growth. On page 116, you're going to discover 6 unique secret weapon exercises that build a rock-hard core and stimulate fat loss like no other exercises in existence. The kicker is that nobody in normal gyms, or almost nobody, knows about these exercises. They just don't have these exercises. Isn't that cool? Here's what's so awesome. You don't have to wait more than a minute to get CK's incredible My Six Pack Life system today. In fact, you will have it within seconds. Nothing is shipped to you, and you will have instant access to the entire My Six Pack Life program in about 30 seconds. How cool is that? There's more. CK is going to give you some incredible free bonuses along with the My Six Pack Life program, but only for a limited time. Check these out. The first is CK's My Six Pack Life Journal. The 69-day journal walks you through the program every step of the way. It takes all the guesswork out of the equation so you can focus on getting amazing results. The value of this is $79.99. but you get it free when you order My Six Pack Life today. CK's second gift you'll get today is called the Transformation 10. You're going to get this series absolutely free. You probably already know that the single most important part of achieving success and getting that exact body that you want starts in your mind. We're talking about taking action, staying motivated, keeping consistent with your workouts, and avoiding foods and habits that you know are bad for you. But we all seem to screw up many of these aspects, and some more than others. This is going to help you put an end to that. These bonuses are some of the most powerful methods in the world to achieve almost any goal you desire. Secret mental techniques to make sure that you avoid food cravings, stay motivated, and unique tricks to guarantee that you stay on the path to fast fitness results. It's a $49.95 bonus, and it's yours free today. Finally, you'll also receive the 10-week dumbbell bodyweight training guide. This super effective program uses a special combination of bodyweight and dumbbell exercises to deliver fast results over a 10-week training period. They're great workouts to do at home too. This gift alone has a $24.95 value, but you get it free when you pick up the My Six Pack Life package today. CK's entire My Six Pack Life package has a retail price tag of $277.77. But don't worry, you're not even going to pay $200. You're not even going to pay half of that. For a limited time only, and only through CK's video that you're watching right now, you can get it all. The entire My Six Pack Life program, Chris's ironclad 8-week money-back, no questions, no hassles guarantee, plus all 3 of those killer bonuses for only $49. Can you believe it? You get it all for less than $50. If you think about that in terms of getting the body you want in just 69 days, this comes out to less than 73 cents a day. Come on now, even your morning Starbucks is more than 73 cents. When you get your personal copy of Chris's My Six Pack Life program today, you're going to want to dive into his 50 killer foods for fat loss. That's what I call it. That section starts on 18 because you're going to start feeling more energy right off the bat, and you're going to begin seeing fat start burning super fast. After that, you're going to notice that a lot of your normal food cravings seem to vanish. That's an incredible feeling. It will keep you on the right path as you finally start seeing the abs you've been wanting for years in an incredible short amount. Think about it. No more fat hanging over your belt. No more buying oversized clothing, the kind that hides body fat. But 69 days from now, you'll be wearing whatever you want to wear, or 10 weeks from now, which will feel so good. All you have to do to start feeling all of this and to get started right now is to take Chris up on his completely zero-risk offer. Just click the button below this video and you will have instant access to everything, every bonus, every trick, every last secret to getting the six-pack stomach you've always wanted. And it's only $49, all without any risk. Click the button now and let's get started. I'm Lex Greco. I transformed my body and my life with CK's program, and I approve this message. You can start your My Six Pack Life journey today. Make it happen.